the word, chat. It's a whole new day. I mean, it's been a week since I've been on this. I think, got my chapstick ready to go. No dry lips out here today. Hope y'all been good. Man, I'll tell you, man, I am loving this game. It's definitely scratching that new game itch. It's something that I wanna try while we do this. I wanna change the targeting system. I ain't even checked to see if everything is alright. Numbers are looking good. Let's continue from where we left off at. I was messing around a little bit offline. I had teleported back to an area that I had ran. Okay. Well, I had teleported to an area that was pretty hard to get to. Almost died quite a few times. So there's two things I could do. I want to reload this. I got a monitor going on another computer. Keep encountering the error. So what can we do? So we could go to her biology class, or we could tell this girl about what happened. Tell Natty. I think we could trust Natty. So I'm gonna tell Natty. I feel like if we tell the right people, they'll be there for us when this shit hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? Cause we already lied to homegirl. What's her name? Y'all know which one I'm talking about. I'll put her picture up on the screen on YouTube. We already lied to her twice, you know what I'm saying? One thing I do regret is lying to Sebastian on that. Next time Sebastian asks, we telling him. So we got her biology class, and we're gonna talk to this chick. Let's do the herbology class. I want to progress through the storyline, get my broom, and talk to whoever I'm supposed to talk to unlock whatever puzzles to increase my inventory, and talk to whoever I'm supposed to talk to give me more of these diamonds that you don't see right now. Those ones right there on the bottom right, you feel me? I gotta change his map settings, because whenever I do one of those, it mutes me. But what I do want to try is this. So I was watching Queen play. She got assigned to Hufflepuff, and she was doing surprisingly good. But I came across this video, and it told me to turn this off, camera relative targeting. I'm gonna turn this off. Excuse me. What this does is, if it's on, you have to lock on with the right analog stick. Excuse me, and there'll be a dot, right? But if you turn this off, whoever you are pointing at with the left analog stick, they'll highlight, and that's who you would, throw your spell or, use your ancient magic on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we're gonna try to combat like that. We are playing on hard mode. Can I prove that? How can we do that? Hard mode, you feel me? We going to herbology class. Hope we can get a good game in, a good session in today. I'm feeling, I'll say 6 out of 10.
Revelio.
Yeah, go right here. Let me turn it down a little bit for me. Please. Thank you.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Let's begin.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here,
You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello!
Hello.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Red
We do
rose.
look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
That reminds me of this movie
Now then,
with this
today
plant
we
that
will
they
be
had to feed
acquainting
humans to.
ourselves with the
This was
mellifluous
talking
tuber
plant.
known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Everybody else's is smaller, of course, right?
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
Got this under control.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
So how would that work? Make sure it's not pointed towards us. Let me pull it out.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid.
It's quite alright.
All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I bet, excuse me.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
I'm gonna talk to you later, sweetheart. Alright.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
It's quite alright.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil.
I do my duck
Now, as I
pizzle.
mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom.
Thank
It
you.
wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice.
I appreciate
Plant
that,
the seeds
sweetheart.
there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
I'll go with some roses, you know what I'm saying? Some nice yellow roses to complement your dormitory, your clan, you know what I'm saying? I think that'll be nice, you feel me? I'll be right here.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the
pot and
Wiggenweld
table
potion,
unlocked.
as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Alright, now we sit for 9 minutes.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
Big bets.
Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Oh,
You'll
okay.
find that some plants are better
Thought you was
suited
talking
to
about something
uses
else.
outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
bro.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm
Likewise.
Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Alright, big bets. Big bets.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you. Revelio.
Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry.
None taken.
Here we
None
are.
taken.
Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
I'm taking everything. Just want you to know.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Revelio.
Okay. So you hold to assign, then you tap to use. Okay, big bet.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
How long do they stay alive?
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Nah, I feel you, bro. I feel you, bro. I suppose they come in handy, sure, but that's just a dummy. I was imagining it already. I kind
Trust
of
me,
was.
Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other
Appreciate
plants
that.
too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Thank
Take
you.
your time. I'll see you back in class.
What else I said we could grab? What's these? Nothing. Some in there. Let's head back. Do this though? Yeah. I knew that, thank you. Ooh, we see how you move out the side for me.
Reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
What about me? What lesson was being taught while I wasn't here? Miss Garlic.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh,
Not
don't
at
see
all.
any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
I mean, I already have some experience in that department, you know what I'm saying?
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
Big bets.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
You got it. Alright, so what we doing? Just waiting for this to finish?
But those mandrakes already relishing their new pots. Only cost me my
Alright,
To make anything grow, we must
Hey,
first
what's up?
understand it.
I'm gonna talk to you later. I'm gonna hit you up later as soon as this plant is done. Alright, let's go. Let's go through our gear and all that. Alright, so we got a nice little stack of herbals. I think this is what we getting. Let's check out the gear. We level 13, you know. We don't have no broom or flying mounts yet. So I think I have an idea of how I'm gonna get some money. I think I'm gonna, once I'm able to collect some mounts, because I know that's coming, I just don't know when. I think I'm gonna collect extras and sell them. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Selling outfits is cool, but I want a more efficient way about going about it. Ooh, did I see this last time? If I did, I must have overlooked it. That's like Dark Montgomery. You know what I'm saying? That's Dark Montgomery right there. That's old school grandma furniture right there. That's grandma's chest of drawer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm liking that. That's the legs on the chair at the dining room table at your grandmother's house. Yeah, I'm liking that. We're gonna hold on to that. We're gonna save this one for last. I mean, not for last, but we're gonna go to these new classes and see what's up. Successfully avoid enemy attacks by dodge rolling. And what does that do? Oh, we about to do that real quick. I just need to dodge a few people. I'm gonna do that easily, B. Easily. Man, I don't want to die off this now. Let's see what's out there and make our decision first. I'm with it.
Levioso.
Come on.
Yes.
No, I'm out of here. Attend defense against the Dark Arch class during the day. So let's go ahead and teleport back.
Revelio.
Oh, he about to beat him up. Holy shit. Oh. Damn. What was that for? Oh, nah. Is this gonna work? I gotta see.
Reparo.
Oh, wow. Damn, I can't save him. That's fucked. That's messed up, bruh.
Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow.
I saw an aura at Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Who is this?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
Okay.
You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own.
Big Bass.
You never know when you might need it.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Please begin.
Let's get to it.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Oh boy. Horklump. Horklump juice. Oh, so it is a speed thing, alright. What happened to your leg, bro?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
How does this? My name ain't Chevito for nothing.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
Absolutely.
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Why you ask?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply
Things look a
need
little
single
crispier.
feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know. But I ain't no bitch.
I'll get you the Fuipa feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fuipa feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, precision.
Bargain and Burks. Bargain and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more Auroras to join that have already been watching the shop. You are among the new additions. Further instructions to follow. So what shop is this? The Bargain and Burks? Alright, Bargain and Burks. You gotta be careful. We got some eggs. This must be the feather. Okay. Oh, everything was in here? Alright, big bags. Oops, sorry. Y'all hear that?
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fuipa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Alright, man.
Should you chop the Disney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
You should chop it. Final answer. Wait. Alright, hit the X button to pick it up. Okay. Alright, so we can make one at a time. And make one of these eggs. So if you have the ingredients, you just need to hit A on it and it starts. It shows your inventory when you go to... Alright, that's cool.
And
Look
now
at me
we have
cooking
the
some
mallow
things.
sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Mr. Weasley.
I'm standing right here.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Oh boy. Now I gotta go talk to him.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say
I did the crime,
well.
you know what I'm saying? Sometimes
I confess I
you gotta do
was
time.
skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Big bets.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Hey. Who's this?
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Well, me too, but it's good to have it on hand. Hey, bro, what went wrong here, man?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day.
Probably.
Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Alright, damn. I was hoping to get another spell out there. You feel me? Alright, let's see what's next. Attend defense arcs class during the day. I don't think I want to do cross rounds yet. But yeah, we do that later. The spell combination, we do that later. Let's talk to Homegirl. I better yet now. Let's go do that. He might give us something important for that. That seemed like it'll be quick. Yeah.
Coming through.
What's up, man? I like to practice training dummy. Yeah.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy. Accio, Incendio, Leviosa.
That's it! Something.
I'm remembering Queen's combinations now. I gotta get them out of my head.
Get it.
Alright, I got yellow on right. Okay.
Leviosa. Accio, Incendio.
Yeah, you gotta be precise. It counts the extra button combinations while the combination is going. It's not one of those games where if he pressed the button the extra time while the combination is going, it won't count. Nah, it counts. Okay.
Accio, Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa.
Oh, I couldn't do that? I was trying to use that to keep him in the air.
Accio.
My bad.
Next time, perhaps.
what's hitting it.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Oh, I gotta be slow with it. I take my time.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
We did that spell combination too. Didn't give us anything. But almost a level up. We'll take that. Let's see if it gives me a waypoint. Alright, it does. Oh yeah. Let's attend defense arts. Hey. Know what I mean? Okay, good day going so far. Alright. Is this the animation we get just to, you know, show that we've been here? Anybody leaving? Oh no, we're gonna have our own private session probably. Yep.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
Let's
Pay
go.
close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Let's begin. Does this. Easy work. Easy work. Could have did that with my elbows.
The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Yes. I will slide that there, you feel me?
Expelliarmus! You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Alright, now let's go talk to Homegirl. We're gonna meet her in the field. I appreciate her trying to meet in the disclosed location, you know? It makes me feel safe. Letting her know what's going on, you know? You know, I love a woman like that, you know what I'm saying? A woman that's willing to work with you, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I got caught up in the moment, I apologize. Nah, I won't see no fighting this time. Hey, man. Somebody put them together. I guess somebody's Papero was stronger than mine. Oh, I see why it's making me do that now. Weak. This is why they say wait until you get your broom to explore. Gotta love the music. She wanted me out here. It's so romantic.
Revelio.
Who is that?
It is good to see you, my friend.
Likewise, likewise. Look how she talked to the kid, you feel what I mean?
Hello,
I feel like I
Natty,
could tell
how
her
are you?
anything.
I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With
What's up with
Ranrock
this music?
and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
See now that we here, you feel me? I wanna tell her,
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
Absolutely.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
I'm glad to hear it. But I'm gonna tell her this could be dangerous.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped.
Absolutely.
Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Who's this? Did you hear what was going on over there? Looks suspicious.
They must have come this way. Think!
Yeah, what's wrong with y'all
I've no
two
idea
folks?
who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
Okay.
Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Don't give a fuck.
Students, you can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Check out my new trick. Oh yeah, that's much better. That's much better. With the left trigger. I mean with the left analog stick, that's much better.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
No problem.
Expelliarmus.
We can send you. Accio, I'm not going anywhere with you.
Take this. Body.
Accio, incendio.
Yeah, I'm getting a little better. Getting a little better.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
It's quite alright, beautiful.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
You're very welcome.
Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife.
Priya.
She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts.
Okay.
Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Well, of course.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Alright.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Solve it. These things look like they lit by fire.
Territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin Trials.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
Okay.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
Absolutely.
Can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them.
Oh, you know
I believe
will.
I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Let me go talk to this chick. What do you need help with, miss?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley.
Nice to meet you, Pinch.
Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
Perhaps. What precisely do you need to retrieve and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother.
Okay.
They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green.
So tell me.
The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art.
Okay.
I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly.
I'm
but
from
with
a
all I plan to discover about the world around us,
poor education
those that
system.
don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Alright, Grace, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to holler at you a little later. We could do this another time. I promise I'll come back and help you with this. I gotta dip. She looks all sad. Alright, I'll jump. This is probably a trap. If it's a trap, I'm coming back for you.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
What is this? This thing's bubbling. Okay, bet. Oh, no. You're not about to do this to me. What's my inventory? 10? Alright, bet. 10. Alright, it's random stuff. Thank you. Alright.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Nah, isn't there more? Nah, there was more of them. Nah. There was more of them. You could have collected all them joints. I mean, it's alright. Can't be greedy, right? Let's try to be efficient as possible. I'm loving this music. Ah, yes. So we can swim and get stuff. Come on, let me use the Revelio. I had having a workout for this chick.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
It was just draining.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, and I'm keeping it. I did, and it's yours for a price. I did. Here you are. Wow. I did, and it's yours for a price. Wow. Well, I'm not a dick, so...
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
Understood.
Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
A house elf may have a clue to the missing pages I seek. I should find out more. Yes, we should find out more. Let's go talk to this guy, shall we? You. Sebastian, what's the word, yo? I see you. I see you out here with this Hufflepuff, puff. I see you, Sebastian. I see you. I see you. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. I might let you later, girl. I'm not mad at it. What is this? Yeah, this is the note. Scope knows about the book you found. Is it missing something? Scope does not believe it is safe to speak out in the open. Scope has left another note. Across the bridge. I'm on the circle of rocks. Take care. No one knows about this. Tell no one about this.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
You gonna find out.
Revelio.
Got some owls out here. Have we been out here?
How nice to see
Yes,
you,
we
my
have.
young friend.
Expelliarmus.
I thought I was going invisible there.
Revelio.
Oh, okay, I see it there.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Let's see what this is about. Oh, that's what that's for, to get up there. I bet.
Accio.
Almost there. Head for the pumpkins just down the stone circle. Look inside one of them. You may be able to help poor broken-hearted Scoop.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place. Revelio.
Always keep that thing out at all times, you heard? The young Slytherin must be exceptionally curious by now. Me scroll at the water edge by the broken docks.
Down to the water's edge? This had better not be a trick.
See what's in there, anything here?
Revelio.
Have we been in here? I guess we've been in here. Now what?
Revelio. Accio. Accio.
Not getting it, but let's move. You hear the music as we approach? He looked frightened.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Undermining the headmaster and getting something in return. Continue.
Oh, Scrope does not intend to undermine the headmaster. In fact, Scrope wants to surprise him. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
What happened to your ear? That's what I want to know.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Right. Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
What's up with your ear, though?
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good
Small injury. You partially deaf. You can only hear out of one side. Huh?
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. And take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck.